Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm still at the Clark County Heritage Center viewing this area of some of the stuff that was around National Road, and been going through this area. Here's a tavern in town. Rutherford B. Hayes. Grover Cleveland. So obviously it's a lot to do with the president here. Unfortunately, this light is in the way and it's really hard to get good pictures of the reading here, but trying my best. So new drugstore, good job of showing replicas of what these buildings were like. Kearns, Horseshoers, Brothers and Farrier. Glidden Point Barbed Wire, Iron and Steel. Fire Alarm Telegraph Station. Wow. So obviously, you know, showing various stuff about the presidents and maybe how they tied into Springfield. So an old replica of Kelly truck. Wow. Number 9, the Brain Lumber. Wow, old style truck right here, established. The Brain Lumber Company, established 1868. You cannot cross into that, unfortunately, but I wouldn't try to, because that'd be against the rules of the museum, obviously. S&T bus stop. Here's an old Harley Davidson right here, bonded. Motor, an old gas station pump right here. I don't know how old this Harley is, but even during the gasoline rationing of World War II, one could travel on the Springfield and Troy bus line. There will be one along in a moment. In reality, there was plenty of gasoline. The problem was rubber for tires. The Bonded Oil Company was founded here. This seat was located in Springfield, Ohio, along the National Road during the war. The 1947 Harley Davidson WL Sport Soul was a very popular motorcycle. It proved itself in World War II and became very popular for civilian use. Because that's when a big uptick in motorcycle clubs started to, whether they were outlaw motorcycle clubs or just guys that just wanted to ride for fun, you know, whatever it may be, you know. Of course, the World War II guys that wanted to have fun and didn't want to really live a normal lifestyle, and then it really continued to explode after Vietnam. Springfield New Sun, so an old soapbox car. Wow. Soapbox Derby. This vehicle ahead of its time. The International Harvester manufactured the Travel Series 1210 was 73. It sported a 4-wheel manual transmission with a 2-speed transfer case. All-wheel drive. The same features are still in very much demand on all sport utility vehicles. So wow. Here's some of the recent presidents, but I'm not going to really focus too much on that. But the old National Road mile marker has given way to a sign pointing drivers the way to Interstate 70. Now only tourists and those seeking a slower pace are interested in the turnpike that was once the nation's major transportation artery. Will the National Road stage another rebirth? Well, that's a good question. Interstate 70, that's the main east-west highway in this part of Ohio. Windmills and water pumps. So I'm going to show more of this, and then I'm going to go up more theatrical tunnels.
Into most American households. Springfield had its own auto tycoon in Burton, Wisconsin.
Looks like a video playing back here.
And built a townhouse designed by Frank Lloyd Wright.
So wow, you have a lot of really interesting stuff here. The Gus Sun American Minstrels. Yours truly, Gus Sun. The latest message from Mars. The Gus Sun American Minstrels. Circumstantial evidence, Gus Sun and Fred D. Fowler. Here's a little bit of information about the Gus Sun theatrical posters. Army, Navy, so obviously this might have something to do with the Army-Navy rivalry, maybe. It's in football. Maybe, I'm not sure. A leader in the civil rights movement. Yeah, this is some information about the KKK and how it related to, you know, the slavery stuff here in Springfield. So wow, this would have been Springfield at one point in time. The rise of racism was not unique to Springfield, Ohio. Its ugly head appeared throughout the nation. The Ku Klux Klan reached its zenith or peak in the 1920s, and members even paraded in the streets of the nation's capital. The home city. Yeah, here's some information about streetcar trolleys. Obviously in Springfield, Ohio Electric Railway, the way to go. There's a little film about that. A couple little videos too. No sound on them right now, but so the home city. So here's a little map of Springfield right here. I've covered some of this today in videos right here and through right here in the city, some of the southern parts of the city and some of the eastern parts. Here's the area near Wittenberg right there. The home city. So I think this is probably going to be a good ending point for this one as I get ready to start a new one here momentarily. Here's something about bicycles right here. Thank you to Springfield City Parks Jim and Sarah Campbell. All right, YouTube, that's going to be it for this one from, looks like, the National Road Gallery at the Clark County Heritage Center.